WLNS is here for you, celebrating 75 years of bringing you the news with 6 News at 11.
Michigan State University has filed a motion to dismiss sexual assault advocate Brenda Tracy's lawsuit against its trustees. It's our top story at 11. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jorma Duran. Brenda Tracy has a long-running history with Michigan State University that continues even today. She was brought to campus by then head football coach Mel Tucker as a consultant to educate his team about sexual misconduct. Then in 2022, she claimed Tucker sexually harassed her, and this past June, she filed a federal lawsuit against the MSU trustees. Well, today, the university officially filed a motion to dismiss that lawsuit, citing a variety of reasons why her claims are false. In the 33-page document, the university is accusing Tracy of trying to transform Mel Tucker's firing into her own, quote, multi-million-dollar windfall. Lawyers for MSU say Tracy failed to state a bunch of claims in her initial filing, including due process, breach of contract, interference with a contract, or gross negligence. And they also say the trustees are also immune from her claims at the state and federal level. We've reached out to MSU, and in a statement from a spokesperson, quote, the university did what it was lawfully permitted to do when it fired Tucker for engaging in inappropriate sexual behavior with Tracy. 6 News has also reached out to Brenda Tracy's lawyer for comment, but we have not heard anything back yet. We'll keep you updated on this story as we learn more. We now have an update on the ongoing Lisa Cook saga. The director of the Federal Housing Agency spoke today about Cook facing a possible second criminal referral. Lisa Cook is an MSU economics professor that is on unpaid leave due to her serving as a member on the Federal Reserve Board of Governors, the first black woman to do this in its history. Cook recently came under fire by President Donald Trump, who's accusing her of mortgage fraud, citing 2 properties being claimed as a primary residence. Federal Housing Finance Director Bill Pulte was the one who originally made the allegation against Cook on social media. He doubled down today, saying he's looking into a second criminal referral after he and his team, quote, dug in.
She said that she had a second home, but then in her disclosures to the U.S. government, she called it an investment in rental property. Investments in rental properties are different than second homes. And back in that time frame, 2021, where she took out these 3 mortgages, you had different rates for these different types of classifications.
Cook has since sued the Trump administration, arguing the president's unsubstantiated claim does not give him authority to fire her. She also claims the move is in retaliation for the Fed refusing to lower interest rates. The Ingham County Sheriff's Office has now identified Josiah Rettig, a 40-year-old man from Gregory, Michigan, as the man who died in a deadly crash in Leroy Township early yesterday morning. Police say they were called to the 300 block of West Grand River Avenue for an intoxicated man with no shirt carrying a long gun. Deputies say witnesses heard him say, quote, "Do you want to get shot?" before driving southbound. Shortly after, multiple calls were made to 911 about a man seen waving a gun while driving recklessly, followed by a reported truck crash at Elm and Frost Roads. Deputies say the truck was found on fire and the sounds of ammunition exploding was coming from the vehicle. Afterwards, 40-year-old Josiah Rettig was found dead inside the truck. We have an update on the shooting death of an 11-year-old boy in Houston, Texas, after what's called a ding-dong ditch prank. The man who allegedly shot the boy has now been charged with murder. 42-year-old Gonzalo Leon Jr. was arrested and charged with the murder of 11-year-old Julian Guzman. Leon appeared in court today for the very first time. Police say he opened fire on 2 boys after they knocked on his door and ran. Guzman hit one of the boys in the back and killed him. Leon is an Army veteran, and investigators recovered more than 20 guns from his home, along with smoke grenades. The lead detective on the case says Leon has a prior history of threats but was never charged. There is a bond hearing for the suspect tomorrow. The big Powerball jackpot is now worth an estimated $1.3 billion. No one has matched all 6 numbers since May 31st. Lottery officials say if there's a winner after the drawing this Wednesday, the $1.3 billion jackpot will be the 5th largest prize in the game's history. The odds of winning, about 1 in 292 million. You are hundreds of times more likely to get struck by lightning than winning the Powerball jackpot, but the cash option, if you do win, is $589 million before taxes. The next drawing is tomorrow night. Gas prices in Michigan fell slightly after setting a new 2025 high of $3.39 on August 27th. Michigan drivers are now paying an average of $3.30 per gallon for regular unleaded. That's 15 cents more than at this same time last month and 7 cents less than at the same time last year.